How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for Farm Simulator 22 on the mod map Chainsaw Valley. And we are going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "Welcome to Chainsaw Valley. Farmers and loggers unite to take over the valley. Farmers have 23 fields to choose from, and loggers have tons of forest land to choose from. Together, they can collect over 100 collectibles hidden throughout the entire map. There has been several changes made, and we're going to start with changelog 1001, and it reads, New save required, sell point added to animal dealer, updated chainsaw collectible notifications to display more information, English only, updated all collectibles to tell players to check vehicle shop instead of toy store, fix floating tree by firehouse, updated farmers market to accept more products, remove pesky trees from field 14. And then on to changelog 1002, it says, updated object mask on rocks on water to reflect, move the chainsaw collectible at farmers market to make visible, updated custom collectible languages. This map was created by FSG Modding, FSG Devar, and is 70.73 megabytes to download. Now, there are no required mods for this map, and if we take a look at it, this is what it looks like. You start out with farmland number 37, and you are not able to purchase all land points on this map. As you can see right here where the shop would be, you cannot purchase that. And that appears to kind of be like the only real area that you cannot purchase is this area at the shop. Even you can buy the river system and all the kind of neighboring property along it. If we scroll down, you can see there are no animal pens to start. There are contracts available. There are no productions to start out with. There are collectibles, 116 to be precise. And then if we look at the... Oh, and there are no mods specific to this map. And we are starting at our starting farm, so let's take a look at what we start out with equipment-wise. Under owned items, under medium tractors, we have a John Deere 4755 and a 7810. We also have a Massey Ferguson 3670. Under harvesters, we have the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H. Under cars, we have the Lizard Pickup 1986. And under trailers, the Welger DK115, the header for the Deutz-Fahr. Under cultivators, we have the Raby EG39. Under seeders, we have the Nordstein HK25 NS3030. The header trailer for the header, as well as a weight. Whoops, there we go. We have the Ten Winkle 750, packed 750. We have two of those. So we are going to hop into our... Nope, we are not. Sleep trigger right behind us here. And I'm going to scroll down on my notes. Now we're going to hop in the truck. And right across the street, there is a little water trigger. Right over here. So pull up along the water's edge there and you can get some water. And then just down the street over here is our starting silo. Gonna come down this direction. Couple of our starting fields off to our left. Very small starting field, so it's gonna take a while for you to build up anything. You're gonna have to more than likely start out by doing some logging because of just how small your fields are, and you start with nothing in them. So you're either gonna sit around and wait for your next cycle to grow, or you're gonna have to do something. So back here is the sawmill. You can purchase this for $100,000. Behind me, this is the sell wood trigger, the inputs for your lumber, your wood. And then your wood chips come out back there, and your outputs come right here. Turn around, and head back where we came. So when I was doing my little map tour, or not my map tour, but my kind of introductory to this map, I drove past this house, but because I was typing and taking notes and all this stuff, I end up hitting this trash can right here. And you can see, just like the mailbox there, it's a movable object, and it startled me so bad because I was halfway paying attention, and all of a sudden I just see something just flying across the screen on the map. I had no idea what it was until it came to a stop. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is this? So that was my little confession. So now we're going to make a left, and then we're just going to follow this all the way around. The wild thing about this map is it seems so much larger than what it actually is, and it's because you only have 2 crossing points on this map for the river system right here. You have 2 bridges, one in the south and one in the, well, one in the kind of west and one in the east. You can kind of see as we're approaching it. So it makes everything seem like it takes so much longer than what it actually is, and you feel like you're traveling so much further than what you actually are. Right here is the Johnson's Farmers Market sell point. You can put your grains onto the left and your bales and stuff onto your right. Oh, bales and productions to the right. And now we're going to be approaching the bridge and crossing the river. So yeah, this is one of 2 bridges on this river. And because the road is so twisting and turning, kind of wraps with the river, it really has a long ways to go. So right here is your animal trigger. If you have barns or pastures placed down on the map, you can purchase directly from this point right here and load into them. Or if you do this same trigger at the barns or pastures, you can load directly from those. But you're going to be charged a delivery fee if you use either one of those 2. Now, to save that delivery fee, you can purchase a animal trailer and load into the trailer and deliver it manually yourself, and it saves you that delivery fee. And depending on how many animals you're getting, you can rack up quite a fee. Right here is the animal dealer sell point. And now we need to turn around and head back in this direction. Whoa. We'll keep heading in this direction. And now we are approaching the shop. You can see right there is the shop trigger. And over back here, way off in the distance, is the repair trigger. You can see the repair zone right there. And now let's hop back in the truck and take in our last point of interest. Not a lot going on in this map, but this is one of those kind of maps where it's just kind of, build it up and make it your own kind of map. Now you can see across the river over there is our starting farm. So you can kind of see just what I'm talking about in regards to the map feeling bigger than what it actually is. We haven't gone that far, but because you have to go so far out of the way and in twists and turns, it just makes it feel like you're going so far. To our left is the gas station, and that is the last point of interest. And you can see this is the northernmost bridge, or the northwest, or northeast bridge on this river. So it's just one of those, you've got very limited abilities to cross. If you purchase the kind of river system to where you can actually have either side of the river, like if I go here, you purchase that, you can actually purchase it for no money right off the bat. But you could theoretically build a bridge, somewhere around here going across if you have the bridges loaded into your mod system. But that is it. That is Chainsaw Valley. Now we're to the point of what do I think of this map. 0 to 5 scale, and again, because this is kind of a survival wilderness forestry map, it's going to be kind of graded differently than just a standard map. Uh, I actually really like this map. It's very basic, very simple, um, very hilly, very much a kind of mountainy kind of map. But you can see there are these little islands off to the north and off to the south here, and there's little bridges that connect them. If we pan out here and follow this out, you can get to them. Am I following the right river? Yes, right here. Or wait. Yeah, so here we go. So they've got little bridges. They're not marked on the map or anything, but you can get out to these islands and utilize all the trees that are out here and really just kind of make this your own. And that's the kind of cool thing about these style of maps is you can really have a lot of freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. And if you take a look at the map again, you've got some of these fields up here that are just out in the middle of nowhere with this kind of building out here. It's just a broken down barn, but it's just, you don't necessarily have to have this as your starting farm. You could start up here and really start with nothing, or out in the middle of one of these islands and just build it up and do whatever it is you want. That's the cool thing about these kind of maps is there's freedom, but there's still the ability to make money by doing contracts. There's still the ability to just be a traditional farmer. It's just you can choose not to. And if you want to expand and want to grow, you have to do the forestry. You have to put in the work, kind of thing. So if that's the kind of thing that you like to do, then you can do it. So again, 0 to 5 scale, I'd give this a solid 3.5, 4. It's definitely up there. The amount of work that you have ahead of you is going to be immense, but being able to do it is going to be kind of half the battle. And you can see how there's tons of grass area too. So if you scroll here, you do have this mowable grass right here. So I would imagine you'd be able to do a lot of grass work. There's no BGA or biogas that's stock on this map, but you can put one in using the mods and whatnot. We've got several of them. The modular BGA is a good example to where you could really kind of build it up and make it your own. Or if you have the what is it, the Pumps and Hoses DLC, you can use the Pumps and Hoses BGA. So there's tons of stuff you can do from this map. But yeah, that's where I stand on this. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, following, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.